guys, today I would like to talk with you about a hot topic. This is something I think that all of us can relate to. At one point, all of us decided to, or almost all of us decided to try to learn guitar or got fascinated by guitar. So in this video I will talk about why you don't make any progress at guitar. This video is not going to be a tutorial or a video or an educational video in which I give you tips to on how to improve your knowledge of guitar, but I will just give you a straight answer to the question, why am I stuck in a rut? I can tell you this is something that I've come to realize quite in recent times, because nowadays it's for those who decide to embark on a journey to learn guitar. The journey is much more easy than it used to be, for example 15 years ago, 20 years ago, because nowadays there are so many learning tools that you could only dream of back in the day. For example, not only there are so many online teachers that can teach you comfortably while you're sitting at home via Skype or Zoom, whatever, but also there are so many programs that can help you learn guitar. There are also video games that can teach you how to play guitar while having fun. So the learning tools, the offer has become much wider, and the number of possibilities has increased dramatically. But at the same time, I think there is one thing that still hasn't changed, and it will never change. So to give you a straight answer to the question why can't I make any progress at guitar, the simple answer is because you have no talent. And when I say that, I speak from a personal experience, because I don't think I have any talent, meaning that before you jump to conclusion, I can tell you there are those who say that talent is the result of countless hours of practice, and if you want something hard enough, you will have it. So I totally agree with this statement. I do think that it is 100% true, but at the same time I can tell you that practice and hard work can bring out the talent of you, if there is any. So just to make an example, Jimi Hendrix used to say that when he was alive, he used to say, on Sundays I will smash my guitar on the wall, meaning that even Jimi Hendrix used to spend countless hours of training and practicing and rehearsing. But the thing is, he was so passionate about his instrument that even if there were some days in which he would not play at all, he still ended up playing, practicing, rehearsing. So the thing is, nowadays many of us do possess a guitar, an electric guitar, in their bedroom. Many kids possess an electric guitar and have it in their bedroom, but as soon as they come home from school, from work, they prefer doing something else, for example like playing video games instead of playing guitar. So they are fascinated by the instrument, but actually when they have some free time they decide to spend it otherwise. So for example, just to make an example, another example, if you think about Paul Gilbert when he was a child. He was a bad player, but the thing is that he literally couldn't wait to get home from school to play his guitar. He was obsessed by guitar. He spent all of his free time doing this, and so he kept on practicing. He still kept playing badly. He still was a poor player, so he wanted to play with other people, but other people would not play with him because he was a bad player. Until one day, this teacher was able to, just by looking at him playing, he was able to tell him, okay, you're doing this wrong, and this wrong, and this wrong, and this wrong. So he followed him tightly. He gave him the right directions on how to improve his playing, and at the end of the course, Paul Gilbert became the guitar hero we all know and respect and adore today. So, of course, this means that having a good teacher is fundamental. It's an incredible stimulus. It can help you proceeding, saving a lot of time, also not acquiring some bad mistakes, some bad habits that you can carry on throughout the years. And of course, finding a good teacher is very difficult. Well, nowadays it's different. Again, it can be more easy. There are so many YouTube channels. The offer is much wider than it used to be, so it can be more easy today. And yeah, also another stimulus, because some of you might say, yes, but the one thing is that if I keep on playing by myself, I will eventually get tired of it, so I don't have the stimulus to keep on improving and studying the instrument. Yes, of course, having other people, having musical peers to play with is an incredible stimulus. It can be. I speak from a personal experience. I used to play guitar with other people, so this is what kept me going on for some time. But once again, overall, I think at the end of the day that if you have a real passion for something, you will never ever drop this passion. So it will always resurface, come up, and make you carry on, go on through the adversities, dedicate yourself, dedicate some time to it. Whereas if you don't have a real passion for something, if you are not really passionate, even if you have the best stimulus, the best learning environment, you will eventually drop it sooner or later. It will just be a matter of time. So the gist of this video is, first of all, be honest with yourself. Try to understand if you have a real passion for something, and also if you're not really passionate about guitar, try to understand if you are passionate about some other musical instrument, because you might be a musician. Even if you're not a guitarist, you might still be a musician. For example, I am not a guitar player, but I am a singer. So try to find your musical instrument, the one you can express completely yourself musically with. We have two very famous examples of this, because, for example, if you think about Eddie Van Halen or Joe Satriani, they both wanted to play drums at the beginning of their career, but they eventually understood that drums were not their instrument, so they decided to switch to pursue guitar, because they could not see themselves making any progress. And it was ironic, because if you think about it, for example, Eddie Van Halen, before in his final years, in the last years of his life, he released an interview in which he stated that one of his biggest regrets was not having been able to become a good drummer. So even if he invented a modern guitar, Eddie Van Halen had the regret of not having been able to learn guitar. But again, he was honest with himself, so he understood that his true musical instrument was guitar, so he applied to guitar. And also, if you're not a musician, if you just actually like to listen to some music, don't fight your nature. Embrace yourself for what you are. For example, if you actually prefer just playing video games, accept yourself as a gamer and don't be ashamed to be just a gamer, not a musician. Okay, so tell me if you identify with what I said. Do you have a passion for guitar, a real passion? Are you passionate about some other musical instrument? Are you not a musician? Are you a gamer? Do you have a passion for something else? Just tell me in the comments below. Give me as many feedbacks as you can. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Leave a like and see you in the next one. Bye.